guys, it's Carrie Sue Doxy. It is a beautiful day, so I am going out for a walk at the park and just thought I would kind of take you guys along with me for just a little bit. Interesting, I was listening to one of my mentors this morning, and he was talking about, you suck. Okay, I was supposed to not be cussing for Lent, so obviously that part of it is not going that great. And yes, you are going to hear cars because yes, I really am going to walk at the park. But anyway, one of the things they were saying is, look, when you try something new, you're not really going to be very good at it when you start. So here we go. I'm not really very good at it, but thanks guys for hanging in there and letting me take a stab at it. So anyway, as some of you guys know, I am an attorney at law in Kansas City, and I've been really working hard at coming up with new ideas for products for my clients. How can I help people, and especially if they don't have a lot of money to hire an attorney. So I've been working on this Do Your Own Divorce product, and yeah, just really lovely people here today. Anyway, so this morning when I was listening to my mentor talking about, how things suck and how you really are trying to come up with, to me, another solution. So really out there, a lot of the products that are available for you to just kind of try to do your own case. The problem is with those things is that they don't really tell you how to testify. They don't really help you understand what it is that you're supposed to put into your documents, and it's super important to have those things. Like cannot even tell you how many times I've been sitting at court. People that are representing themselves are sitting there just like the attorneys are, and they get up on the witness stand. A lot of times the judges just look at them and say, okay, you can start testifying, and their eyes get huge and you can just see the sweat pouring off of them. All these people are staring at them and they don't know what to do. There's gotta be thinking, hey, they told me I could do this by myself. Hey, they told me I could fill out these forms and it wouldn't be any big deal. And yet they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. They don't know all the magic words to say. And what ends up happening a lot of times is the judge goes, okay, well, I'm gonna have to give you another date. I can't give you legal advice, so I can't really tell you what you need to do, what you don't need to do, but I'm gonna give you another date and I'll give you another chance to come back. So don't forget, you can come and you can watch attorneys do this, and hopefully we'll be able to do it well the next time. So guess what? Just like when you're trying to do something new, you're gonna suck at it. You can't really get up on the stand if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know all the magic words that you have to say, it's not really gonna go very well for you. So what I'm really working on in my course is coming up with solutions for you so that you know exactly what to do. I'm going to give you a checklist, every single thing that you need to say. I'm going to do a video that's going to show you exactly what it looks like to try to get up on the stand to testify. So you will, with 100% certainty, know what you're supposed to do. You can practice a little bit so that when you get up on that stand, you do not suck, and the judge actually does sign your divorce decree, and voila, you are now divorced. So the other thing I was thinking about in all of this is, so why do people get divorced? It's funny, having been licensed since 1993 and doing divorce for a long time, I was thinking, do I really know why people get divorced? Like, certainly I've been divorced. I don't know why I got divorced other than my husband was cheating on me. I don't really know why that happened. And I think that a lot of people are in the same boat too. Sometimes their spouse has filed something They don't really know why they're getting divorced, but certainly it kind of does depend upon the age bracket. So one of the things that I found is people that are kind of in their 60s, in that area, there's a lot of, we're just roommates, we don't really have anything in common anymore, we don't really talk about stuff anymore, and all of that. So if you really don't want to get divorced, this is still something that's kind of good to listen to, because you want to not fall into some of those mistakes, right? So obviously communicating is kind of important, and that's definitely one of the things that I hear from people. Also, I think in that age bracket, the other thing that comes up is, hey, I really don't want to live the rest of my life like this. I feel like I want to live a better life. Sometimes it's they don't really want to mess with that person anymore, but I think more of it is they want to become their best self, and they don't feel like they can do that inside of this marriage. Definitely something to think about. So I started adding in some ebooks to help people, start being able to become their best self. So I have an ebook about upping your resume. I have an ebook that is the ultimate breakup playlist to kind of help you emotionally move to the other side and walk through a lot of the things that you have to do during a divorce, after a divorce. I have another ebook that I'm working on. It's not done yet, but it's really about the financial stuff going through a divorce. You are now going to 2 different houses, and basically you are on your own with your income most of the time. So how are you going to make that work, and kind of coming up with strategies for that? Maybe it is also you're going to have to start working on your credit score, because maybe there wasn't that much in your name, and so you really haven't had that opportunity to build up credit. So kind of working on some of those kind of things. There's definitely an ebook that I'm putting in there on some health stuff, how to kind of do a better job with your health. Definitely that's why I'm out walking today, is I'm working on that myself. So been there working on it just like the rest of you. So that's really interesting too, I think, when you have younger people, because a lot of them, which I really think are the majority of the people that are going to use this product, they don't really have a lot to divide. Perfect for trying to do this themselves, but most of the time they really get along. They don't have a lot to divide, so there's not much to fight about. Sometimes there's some stuff that they need to do and fix, as far as dividing assets and debts and things of that nature. But for the most part, it's weird. They really get along. They leave the courtroom. Sometimes I've seen them kiss when they leave after the divorce hearing is over. So interestingly enough, all these different age brackets, I think, does change a little bit how people look at things and why they're getting divorced. So hopefully, I am on this fact-finding mission. Hopefully you would be willing to kind of put in the comments below some of the reasons why, maybe if you are divorced, why you got a divorce. Maybe if it's a friend or something and kind of some of their reasons, just share that. It's really hard, I think, for attorneys, because for us, in a way, it doesn't really matter why you're getting divorced. We just have to work on getting you divorced. So there are people that kind of come into my office and just throw up and tell me their whole life story about all this different stuff, and sometimes it's very hard to hear because it's about sex stuff, and I'm like, no, I don't need to know that. I really don't need to know that. So anyway, I can say that I probably don't ask those questions all that often, because it's usually some kind of answer that I don't want to know. But I really do want to know. I want to know why everybody is doing that, so that I can make sure that I'm meeting everyone's needs, not just the legal stuff, but hey, I can give you some free bonuses and things for using my products, or even if doing your own divorce is not for you, whether it's limited scope representation where you're only paying for those things that you need. Maybe it's a flat fee because you guys have an agreement, you just need an attorney to draft everything for you. And for some of you, it's hourly billing because you have kids and maybe things are not quite so smooth and easy. So I really want to make sure that I'm giving everybody what they need, not just their divorce, but trying to find a way to meet some of their other needs. And again, like I've said before in some of my other podcasts, or not podcasts, but I guess this is a Facebook Live, but really, hey Carrie Sue, why are you doing this anyway? Don't you make your money off of hourly billing? The cool thing is now with all of the ClickFunnels and everything that I have been doing, I can go in there and I can create members areas for my clients. So I can put all of this stuff in there so that everybody has it. Why should you pay an hourly fee for some of the basic stuff that you need? So yeah, that's going to be something we're really working on, is getting all of our handouts in a members area so that you have all the information that you need. You're not paying for that. It's accessible super easy whenever you need it. I think that'll really help a lot of people. And then kind of knowing some of the other stuff that you guys need, I can put a lot of resources in there. I've been working on coming up with podcasts that are really great, that might be helpful. It could be books or articles, stuff on medium.com, people that you might want to follow. It could be other Facebook groups that might work really well for you and what you're going through, with your particular situation. Maybe it's kids, maybe it's special needs kids, maybe it is, there's just a ton of different subjects that I can work on for you. So I think it's great to get your guys' feedback. I want to meet your needs as much as I can. I mean, obviously I can't be your counselor. I know sometimes they call attorneys counselors, but and there's a lot of counseling that we do in divorces, but it really goes back to making sure that I'm providing as much value as I can for my clients. It's really important for me to kind of do something out of the box. Yes, I want to stand out, but more than that, I really just want to be able to provide you guys with a lot of value. So yes, I'm starting to get out of breath walking around. That's pretty sad. So the great thing is now that the weather is warm, I'm going to get on it. So hopefully when I start working on these, it won't be so bad. So again, just like I said, I know that I'm not really great at it yet, but I am going to keep working because I feel like it's something that is really going to help people, having these little afternoon chats. It's great for me because I get out and I'm walking, chat with you at the same time. So I think it's a good win-win for everybody. Anyway, thanks guys for sharing a little bit of time with me. Don't forget, I really do want to have your feedback about why you're getting divorced. Hopefully I can provide you with some really great info. Anyway, thanks guys. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.